This routine is to support your climbing practice. We're going to look at some pulling, pressing, and some core elements with hamstring activation. Also, we're going to perform this as a circuit, just from a time efficiency perspective. This can be performed at home within 40 minutes. The exercises, we're going to be looking at a chin up, a row, a dip, hamstring activation, glute bridge, and a Pallof press. We're going to start with the chin up. We're looking for full extension through range and the chin above the bar for a complete rep. We're also, if necessary, you can use a band to complete the desired repetitions. Full extension stretch. For the Cossack squat, what we'll typically find is the body will fold forward when we're going over the foot. It's almost into ice skating position. And what we're looking to do for climbing, because obviously the wall will be in front of us, is to try and stay a little bit more vertical. And to counterbalance this, we can use a light weight or a kettlebell to keep the body a little bit more upright. If you feel this in the ankle or the calves, you can certainly roll onto your toes of the leading foot just to actually allow yourself to get a little bit lower. You should still feel a stretch through the adductor muscles and quite a lot of activation around the hips. Just keep the kettlebell close, and I come down, stay low, drive up to the other side. Again, I'm kicking the weight away. If I bring it close, I'll fold forward, so I want to keep it slightly away at the lowest position. To start with this exercise at home, you could use a band wrapped around a solid object, again to keep the body upright, to really work on mobility and the activation of the hips. Next up is our Pallof press. This can be performed with your band connected to a solid surface, and we're going to have a little bit of tension on the band. And keep it close to the chest to start, so the press is obviously actively driving it away from the body, and the rotation is turning away. We would switch and repeat on the opposite side. This is going to activate the obliques, the triceps. There's quite a lot of core control also with this. Next up is the row. We're going to use dip bars for this. This can also be performed on the rings. To start, we're going to have our heels on the floor, our hips elevated and glutes engaged, and we're going to row to the bar, trying to aim for just mid-sternum. Try not to go too high above your kind of chest line, and you want to obviously hold at the top for a second or two to replicate locking into the wall. Next exercise in the circuit is going to be our dip. We're going to perform this on dip bars or on rings. What we're looking for is a nice neutral wrist to start, so try not to have this curve. And then to extension, we're just going to keep the wrist nice and neutral and straight. At the top of the rep, we want to activate our lats and rotate the elbow crease so it faces forward. And to complete your desired sets and reps, we can use a band for support. And how to do this: set the band over the rings of the dip bars, hands over, wrist neutral, knee in,